Did I scare you? Who is that guy? Was the security up in here already? The Rio is actually turning their lights on. There's like someone or something on the outside. I'm trying to figure out what they got going on. They're still all freaking busted. They're all busted. Excuse me. Let's see. We got water. We got coffee. Still, it's only 363 days till Christmas. That's freaking awesome. All right, let me say a couple of hellos. All messages engaged. All right. 81 people. That's awesome. Janice, the Mighty Bull, Maria, Kevin, Angie, Mary, she's cruising. Tom Mack said he ordered one of the new t-shirts, the raw and uncensored t-shirt. That is cool. Thank you. You're such a kind supporter. And if you want to know what he's talking about, YouTube still hasn't stuck it in there yet, but if you click on the merch store, you'll see some new t-shirts. I haven't finished the ladies' ones yet, so they're coming. Let's see, who else is here? Francis, Sony, Caribbean Bandit, what up? Marie Bella. Keep them coming, keep them coming. It's a little cold out. What is it? It feels cold, but it's only 52.2. Not bad. Jim Wolf, N90. Chris Nett and Frank, hope Santa was good to you. Chanel Forshell, Venus, Kyle, Art Flowers, Mr. JC Family, Helen Callie, Mike N, what's going on? Tom Helm, Alan, what's going on, brother? Keep them coming. Nancy, how are you? Bert, what's happening? Phil, I think I'm done caught up. Missy Vegas. All right. Now we got 96 people. You know what I did? I tried an experiment. Ivan, what's happening? In my coffee, in my Christmas thermal cup, I put a little eggnog in there. I don't know if I'm digging it or not. I'll be perfectly honest. Don't know if I'm digging it or not. I mean, it's okay. It's a little thick. It's a little thick. That's all I can say. All right, let's get mobile. I felt like the Double Eagle Stewart. I felt like doing a drive-in chat because I'm still decompressing from the holidays. I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas and all related holidays and such. I did. Hope you guys did too. It was awesome. I ate, feasted, had fun. I guess the Rio found what to do with this parking lot over here. They are renting it out to JB Hunt to drop all their trailers. Sometimes, I mean, I had a friend who made homemade eggnog, and it was gaggish. You know, like with the raw egg. I mean, not that it doesn't in the store-bought, but they put enough chemicals in there to make it, like, palatable. It's real good if you put some alcohol in it, which I didn't. I didn't drink at all. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, I like that messages are popping up on the screen in front of me. That's freaking awesome. I'm not sure where we're going, but let's just drive. Let's decompress. Let's digest the Christmas turkeys and all that. Let's hang us a right over here. And in the meantime, I'm going to invite you to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button, do all the things, check out all the links, check out my new merch, and stay tuned for the new streaming channel that's heading your way. I did some more work on it today. So yeah, hopefully that will get done. I'm predicting, if all goes well, second week of January. That's going to be my own streaming channel, my own network per se. Still going to be on YouTube, of course, you know that. But I'll be all sorts of raw and uncensored over there, hence the new t-shirts. And I'll probably be raw and a little, it won't be the same content, obviously, because of the YouTube, you know, spanks and kicks in the balls, you know, every live stream. But I'll keep it interesting on YT too. I mean, if they demonetize me, they demonetize me, because that's the way it's looking now. So we'll see. But that's why I want to do my own. I suggest anyone else who's serious about streaming start to set up their own streaming channels also. Double eagle. Alright, let's go. You wish you were in Vegas? Yeah. Vegas was, let's see, did go out Christmas Day for a little bit, and just went to the Bellagio for like an hour or so. Hung out. High limit room was dead. It was like we were one of like 6 people in there. The casino itself looked like it had people in there. Christmas Eve was about the same. Christmas Eve was actually pretty cranking, but we shall see. Gotta get a feel for what the traffic is like now. So far, so good. This is semi-rush hour, so there should be people on the road, but there is not. Went to the mall, fashion show mall on Christmas Eve. Well, you saw I did the drop shot after that. And I went and looked at some clothes, see what was on sale and whatever. You know, kicking off the new wardrobe for 2024. Got fitted for some suits. Haven't bought any yet. Pre-fitting, I'm down. But now I know. But see, the problem is every company's a different size. And the quality control is getting so crappy on clothes. I don't know if it's the ladies are experiencing this too, but I know you guys probably experience it. And no, you're not crazy. But you can get the same, like I take 30, 32 is my pant. And you can get the same manufacturer, hold them next to each other, 30, 32, and you'll find like an inch difference in length and in the waist. You still have to try it all on. And if that one doesn't fit, you try another one on. It's like, really? You know, shouldn't like a 30, 32 be kind of standardized? I could see among different manufacturers, but the same freaking color, the same manufacturer, that drives me nuts. But quality control. Corey, what's happening? Let me see, who else is here? Anderson Dairy in Vegas. Yeah, that's where I get my milk from. I mean, I don't go down there or anything, but that's the one. Rib roast is still on. Yeah, I don't know if the Smiths by you guys has it, but they currently have standing rib roast at $4.97 a pound, which, you know, I haven't seen a price like that in like 10 years. That's real good. I bought 2. I'm gonna slice them up for breakfast steaks, because that is cheap. It's like a $1 more than the shoe leather stuff. I don't think it's prime though. I think it might be select, possibly select or choice at that price. I didn't even look, but for that price, who cares? Cut them thin enough. They'll be tasty. Flash fry them. Yeah, so what did you guys eat? I'm trying to think what I ate. I ate prime rib, Brussels sprouts, soaked in balsamic vinegar, honey, and olive oil, and then sauteed and fried a little bit with some little more honey, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of onion powder. Cop's driving with his lights out. What up? What else did I have in there? I put some bacon in there, and I cooked them in bacon grease. Came out good. Had baby potatoes, like those little miniature purple jams. Did them up about the same. What else? I made elote, which is basically homemade sweet cream corn. I made one with sharp cheddar and the other one with jalapeno cheddar. Came out awesome. What else? Homemade sweet potatoes, sweet yams. Yeah. What else? I know there was something else. I made a gluten-free cake. Didn't come out that good. It was like freaking $10, like that AB whatever brand that's in a plastic jar. And not a fan. That was like $10, you know, for a cake. It wasn't, well, premix, yeah, whatever. It was okay. It was kind of dry, but stick enough whipped cream on it. Yum. What else? Trying to think. Shrimp. Yeah, made baked shrimp, and I also just had fresh shrimp, like the big, not prawns, but pretty big ones, like the 3-inch ones. What else? Oh, I bought some thick-ass bacon, like pork level bacon, like 1/4-inch thick. Cooked that up like rasher into, oh, dude, what up? Into like inch by inch, you know, like Munchables. What else? I know there was other stuff. No, maybe that was it. I think that was enough. Yeah, it was good. And there's leftovers. So I got food for days. Well, for tonight and tomorrow, perhaps. Spiral ham and ribeye steak. That sounds good. Who did turkey? I haven't cooked a turkey in years. Like, literally in years. Let's do this. Yeah, I ate like a friggin' king. Yeah, the problem sometimes with doing all that cooking, it was like 6 hours of cooking, you lose your appetite. You know, that's a really odd effect, losing your appetite from cooking. I wasn't even nibbling or anything, but I did eat. I made like the rib roast. They were 2-pounders. So I ate better than half of it, I think. Yeah. I could eat the meats. She's carrying her pizza home. You got a pizza there? Did I drop the exposure sufficiently? Yeah, I did. This is just an extraordinarily bright corner. 7 bone. That's good. Pork roast, yeah. I like 7 bone steaks, beef steaks. They make excellent pot roasts. Something about the bones. When it falls off the bone, you take the bone out. Yum. I don't know what I'm gonna do for New Year's. I gotta think that through. Well, New Year's Day per se, because we are definitely going to spend New Year's Eve together. We're gonna check out the fireworks. I got another location that I'm haunting that might work out, just for a little change of pace. If not, you know, we'll see. Because the FB, the Fontainebleau, is also doing fireworks. You know, typical thing, 8 minutes long. I don't know why 8 is just a magic number. Must be something scientific or legal about 8. 8 minutes long, starts at midnight, of course, but it goes all the way to the Fontainebleau, and that is, you know, that's down, you know where, well, we know where it is, we're going to pass it in a few minutes, but not going to be able to capture that as well, so I'm trying to think of something where I can capture the whole scenario a little better. But Fontainebleau says theirs is going to be like the joint. So that I'm working on some stuff. We'll just leave it at that. And this is the Arts District. It's very artsy-fartsy. Do we see any art? I don't see any art. Where's the art? There's no art. There's nobody here. Downtown in any neighborhood is always like, you know, they always try to like rejuvenate the downtown area. And it's usually a fail. Some people like it. I'm just like, whatever. Oh, here we go with the biker gangs. Shout out biker gangs. Ragout, meatballs, salad, and oh yeah, I had salad too. Got some good salad activities in. That's true. And oh, better watch out for these bikers. They look like blue-hair bikers to me. Yeah, gentrification, but they never quite pull it off, because instead of like gentrification, yes, the negative connotation, like bust up the neighborhoods and bring high end and skyscrapers and shit. Here it's just they try to be so artsy fartsy, craft lettuce places, art no one understands, that type of new age, jive. I mean, there's some good food places down here. Yeah, let's go downtown. Let's whip around from downtown. Oh, I made a rhyme. I dropped the bars. So, what did we say? That this place was $600? No, $800 a month? That's just an old no-tell motel. And they rent them out as apartments. So that's for all intents and purposes, they're studios. Maybe 350, 400 square feet for $800. Yeah. Down in Florida when I was there, they used to take all those no-tell motels and turn them into office space, which I guess was kind of slick. You could rent your own office and be a big shot for like $400. All right, let's try some more of this eggnog flavored coffee. Freaking Vegas is getting Chicago-esque. Just over from Christmas Eve. From Christmas Eve and Christmas. I think there was 8 or 9 people that, got hole punched. And I think there was like 5 or 6 people who got hit by cars and, in DUIs and whatnot that lost their lives. So I think that was like a total of 10, 15 people, 48 hours on a holiday. Shit getting roughneck up in here. On Christmas, I don't get the whole drinking and driving thing, Is that like macho? Or I guess when people, they get the balls to do it. They've done it so many times, they think, what else? This guy's flipping like flapjacks. I could drive, I'm just buzzed, whatever. Yeah, okay. The California Hotel, California. What a lovely place. All right, let's book this way. Let's see what else is down here. This guy's wearing a few garbage bags. That's so sad. Giving like $400 billion to Ukraine. And they're like partying like it's 1999 with that money. And we got people dressing in garbage bags in our own country. Genius. Hey, you come across the border, you get your own $5,000 credit card and debit card, courtesy of the U.S. taxpayer. And we got people dressing in garbage bags. Steve Z. Oh, you saw that video? Yeah, I decided to cut that FB video into a separate one so people could check it out. And I kind of narrated my own video. But yeah, there's just a butt ton of empty space there. Oh, yeah, okay, dude. He's slingshot. You know, I wish them well. I, from what I hear, I have not been back. I was thinking of maybe going over there later on tonight. I don't know, just as kind of a goof. But from what I hear, it's just freaking deadness. You don't hear anything about it. I heard, what was the local tell? That out of the 3,600 rooms, they average between 300 and 400 occupancy. Like, plus or minus 10% is actually occupied at this point. I mean, their rooms are $400 a piece. So, and I think they also stopped tier matching. Like, when I did that video, tier matching was a thing. And supposedly now, they were tier matching, giving 150, they were giving if you tier matched, like platinum or above, you know, platinum and noir, they would give you $150 F&B, food and beverage, $150, like, I wouldn't call it store credit, but like massage credit or whatever to use facilities there, and a free room just for tier matching. And they couldn't keep up with that because people were just, you know, saying, F it, free room, I'll take it. So I think they might have put the kibosh on the tier matching, or at least the tier matching with perks, you know. Hello, you crazy, yeah, I see you, what up? Why are people waving to me? What, I got a sign on the top of my car? Bror Fredrik. Only tier matching opening night. Well, yeah, I think because everyone took advantage of that. I was the first one to ask them over there. They were just like, what's tier matching? They were playing so dumb. What's tier matching? And I'm like, you know, like, what up? And they started doing it, and I guess it bit them in the ass. Like Red Lobster. They did their free... Oh, no. They did the all-you-can-eat popcorn shrimp. And as a business, they lost $11 million during their promotion. They learned people can eat a shitload of popcorn shrimp. Duh. Yeah, Val. Everyone was rushing the gate, doing 98 to get tier matched. I didn't see a lot of platinum players in there, but maybe there were. Somewhere. Alright, I'm going to zigzag through here. Let's zigzag through. The Hard Rock, yeah, I mean, to tier match at a property that only has one property is like, whatever. You know, you're never going to maintain it because you'd have to give them all your action. So I guess somebody thought that through and was like, nah, there's not enough going on there to justify their tier match, and so I don't really blame them. 174 peoples, that's cool. Let me get on the old messages. Alright, which way are we booking? Yeah, we should just go head down. I want to see if the strip is busy or not. So I got gas. Yeah, it says I have 101 miles till empty. Don't think we're gonna burn through that. Hitting every light. Uh-oh, biker gangs disrupting the flow of traffic. Should we do this? Yeah, let's do this. Yes, I do use my blinkers. I don't know if that end of the strip will. I think it needs at least 2 more properties up there. And all right, the property across the street from the Wynn, which the Wynn owns, they're talking about putting the Luna over there, which is basically, I saw the drawings. It's basically a sphere hotel. Like you could stay inside a sphere, which is kind of cool if they ever do it. I doubt it, but it'd be cool. Oh, bus is only another bus. I guess it'd be cool. I don't know. Kind of stuff. What the actual F is this all about? I got confused. No one saw that, right? Nope. Wasn't me. And that's a huge property. So if they build that, but that could be 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, who knows? There's more of the property next to the RW. They've been talking about turning that into like an amusement park, possibly a water park, which I think would actually be smart. That would be good on their part if they actually did that. I don't know, but there's no other room to really build anything up there per se, because the surrounding area has been developed. You know, if it was still old shitholes, I'd say, all right, let's sell them off, knock them down, whatever, but I don't think that'll be the case. The temperature right now, well, actually it got warmer. It's 55 degrees even. Feels cold for some reason. But I don't think it's, I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I mean, they spent a lot of money. What, cumulatively, $10 billion between the RW and the FB to make that happen down there? I mean, you'd have to knock down Circus and put something, you know, rather nice there in its place, which I doubt that will ever happen because, you know, they're making money hand over fist at Circus. Believe it or not. Bail bonds. Oh, $99 move-in special at that motel. Sick. What is this? I never saw this sign. What is that? What was that? That was the insignia for the Arts District. This is some confusing ass shit over here. Do I turn left? Do I turn right? What am I doing? Alright. 31 degrees out by you. Yikes. It feels like this, you know, a desert 55 is, it's the equivalent of like, I don't know, 45 in other places. Feels a little different. Yeah, the moon, they're going to call it lunar or Luna, one or the other. You know, they already applied for, you know, the FAA approval, which is the first step you have to do. You know, believe it or not, the first people have to approve any type of building in Las Vegas is the FAA, the Aviation Administration. You know, flight paths being what they are. What is this? Charleston? We want to be on Charleston. But we're on Charleston. Casino Royale got approval to do their project. That should be interesting. And of course, supposedly sometime in the next 6 months, the Mirage is going to start going to town. You know, the Hard Rock. Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's book. I want to see some... I heard that the volcano is starting to look like a giant turd emoji. So I want to go see that too, and I'll tilt the camera when we get over there. Yeah, it's a super sketchy area. Uber sketchy. This whole area right here. Whenever you see bail bonds, yeah. Bail bonds, no-tell motels, and chop shops. Pretty much this area. The road is smooth? Wow. Oh, who's talking about Black Forest cherry cake? That sounds good. That sounds real good. Wow, I can't believe how smooth these roads are. What happened? Smoother than the roads in my neighborhood. They're living large down here. There go the Strat. We haven't been down here in a while. I'm tempted one of these nights, maybe even tomorrow night. What's tomorrow? Thursday? To go see what happened. Oh, look at all the frickin', did you see that? They have all those remote police cameras all over this corner. That's how bad it is. Wyoming. Alright, we gotta make maneuvers over here. What is on the opposite side of the Strat? In this direction or this direction? I mean, it's about the same, just more of the same over here. It's kind of like, you know, no-tell motels and, you know, kind of like Section 8 housing looking stuff. Straight ahead. Well, we're going to find out. We are going straight ahead. I'll learn you. We'll learn together. Yeah, no-go. Yeah, there's no-fly zones and no-go areas. Poor woman, oh my God. That's so sad. Yeah, let's keep giving $400 billion to foreign countries. And we got our own women are on the streets here. Come on, November 24th. We gotta do some friggin' house cleaning. Bad. Or people will just vote for more of the same, like a bunch of idiots. Super porn. I said porn with a W-Y-T. Don't tase me, bro. Yeah, we need some house cleaning. I mean, they're not even bothering to hide any of that corruption anymore. They're just like, F it. These freaking idiots don't even care what we do anymore. Do whatever. And they're bold about it. I reposted something with AOC. You know, I want to know where on the hot/crazy scale she landed for people. But she was talking about how all the immigrants coming in, it's imperialism not to let them all in because they're all women and children. and people are like, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever she said, I believe. Really? They're all like 17 to 35. Fit. Not one obese person in the lot. They all look like they've been trained. Angie, let's see what else is here. Drain, yeah, I hope we drained that. They're all friggin' criminals. Every last one of them. Unfortunately, both sides of the aisles. America's been taken over from the inside. That's going to be a lot of topics. We got to get into some stuff. You notice how see, look how quick I turned. That was a 180. Like every billionaire is building underground shelters all of a sudden. Notice that? Bill Gates, Mark Z, they're all building like underground shelters with years and years and years of food stores. Why would that be? What do they got planned for us in 2024? You know what they did last election cycle? They whipped out the vid. Wonder what they're going to do for this one. Should be interesting. Maria kicking off the super chat. What the 5 banana rounds? Thank you very much. Glad you had a good Christmas. Something for the gas and the coffee. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Did you see they had the new, like Putin made a, see now I don't care anymore. I'm not even going to guise it, you know. I got my own channel coming. Putin went ahead and made a pretty freaking incredible speech a few days ago. And I think the only place you could find it is on X. But he just told the world what? He's like, under penalty of law, under penalty of death in my own country, I swear that this is true. And he just freaking dropped. Well, look at a bus right through the, holy shit. Did you see that? Did you see that? That bus just hauled ass right through a red light. Looking to ruin someone else's day. Wow, even the bus drivers gave 0 F's about lights here. Anyway, he said, like, under penalty of death, I swear this stuff is true. And he just dropped truth bomb after truth bomb after truth bomb. There go the FB. I forgot all about that. Bomb, FB. Yeah, we'll go back over there. I got a recon to see if they have actual internet and whether they would kneel on my head for streaming in there. We shall see. Oh man, the stuff it was just the stuff that they found in the crane. They found more laboratories, you know, developing new things, if you know what I'm saying. And that's what this whole thing was about. Believe it or not, the crane and the Rus. You know, crane. Alright. I don't want to get black bagged. So yeah, and then in Russian school books, like in Russian history books, he like right in there where they discuss, like, you know, American history and whatever, it talks about the election issues of 2020 and it's like, whoa. Go check it out. Go check it out. Yeah, I mean, getting into, yeah, Miss Google, 100% correct. Every major city, I don't know what's happening here, quite frankly. I don't know if it is. I think they couldn't hush it as much because of people coming in from all over the world. But every major city is seeing an influx of 3,000 to 4,000 people a week. The mayors of New York and Chicago, who were like, you know, they were in lockstep with the whole thing, but now the cities are getting destroyed. You know, we're being taken over from within, and we cannot control it whatsoever. Let's check out views. There you go. There's some views. Cannot control it. We're losing it. 16,000 a month? And it's supremacy to call it an invasion. That's what AOC had to say today. That dingbat. Oh, that's WHITE. Supremacy. To call it invasion. It's all freaking men. All fit, military age men. Yikes. And we give them money when they get here, and we fly them all over the place. It's going to be an interesting year. Yeah, she's a friggin' nutcase. She's like perfect shill, you know, because it's like the simps will be like, yeah, how you doing? I'll listen to everything you say, baby. Alright, now we're in Vegas. Yeah, you're right, Stuart. I mean, all, our election data was routed through the crane. You know, payments were routed through the crane to our current administration and illustrious son. You know, but don't let little things like that disrupt you. Those inconvenient facts about the crane. And everyone was putting crane flags on their Facebook profiles. And I'm just sitting here like, you don't read much, do you? Makes me a little... I don't even think she's dumb. If she's just told what to say, she's the perfect mouthpiece. I think she's quite intelligent. You know, she was a bartender and whatnot. She knows how to use her feminine guiles, obviously, but she's lockstep. You know, she gets the memo and she puts it out there. You know, and everyone nods their head. Yeah, okay. Strong, independent woman. Yeah. And she says some outlandish crap. Quite racist crap, too. All right. Oh, I said the R word. Bror Fredrik gets demonetized on another video. What the hell is that? Jabberwockies. That does nothing for me. Yeah, they're all getting rich. You know? How is that possible? Yeah, you are 100% correct with that MS number thing. Yeah, I heard that, Caribbean. I mean, I don't know why all the border states aren't doing it, but whatever. Bunch of rhino cowards we have, too. They're just giving this... Alright, hold on. Let me not. No, they don't, Maria, they don't take, that's one thing they don't touch. When they spank a video, they don't take the super chat. That would be theft, because they'd be taking it from my supporters. You know? They'll just suck up all the, oh, it's Gorlock. It's Gorlock the Destroyer. They just take the ad revenue. They still pile it full of ads, and they just keep it all. I mean, if they would just like, all right, your video is demonetized, so, you know, it's not fit for advertising is what they say. Okay, so neither of us make money, but they're like, but wait. You know, we did provide an avenue by which you can do this in the first place, so we're just going to put an ad every 3 minutes and take all the money. I mean, at least give it to charity, but no. All right, let's see. What do we got going on here? Where is we? Joe, Lord of the Rings. What to do, banana bananas? He did. Putin said the moon landings were fake. Well, they had that whole race to, oh, let's get over here a little bit. Pass this dude. Did he say they were fake? I gotta look into that. Let's see if they're built. Does that look like a giant turd yet? No, someone lied. That's not a giant turd. That's being turned into a giant, like, turd-looking thing soon. It's kind of cool to see people walking over there again. Yeah, we're going to have a lot to talk about on the new platform. All sorts of raw and uncensored. Election season is going to be just buck freaking wild. No, don't let anything surprise you, and don't let anything fool you either. because they're already working hard on the AI technology, the deep fakes and the voice fakes and everything, both video, audio, and both. You're not going to be able to believe your own eyeballs. So yeah, be careful out there, peoples. Well, traffic as per usual. Yep, still stealing that 37.5%. Averages out. But like I said, I mean, I still appreciate it. Don't let that discourage you. If it does, the deal. Cash App, Venmo, yada, yada, yada. Or just hold on. Go ahead, bro. I'll let you go. It'll be my freaking good deed for the day. There you go. Or just hold on tight and, get you a membership on the new platform. I'm still working on the price structure for that. I keep looking at it, figuring out how to improve it. I have full access, I have live stream only, and then I have pay per live stream. And then I was figuring out prices for monthly, quarterly, yearly. There's a lot of math that has to go into it. Figuring out everything. Uh-oh. 50 people who are happy with the current administration left. Wah, wah, wah. What's up, Alex? Raw and uncensored new merch. Thank you, Val. Yeah, it's you're not going to be able to believe your own eyes. But then again, if a politician, how does that expression go? How can you tell if a politician is lying? If their mouth is moving. Yeah. Wow, why are we sitting here endlessly? What happened? Whose idea was this? 91 likes, we need more. You can see I put I released the moratorium on hey, hi, and hello. So have at it. Go hey, hi, hello each other. Because this one's getting demonetized anyway. Because I said the P word and the R word. Wah, wah, wah. What is this knucklehead doing? You're a knucklehead, bro. You have knuckles in your head. What is a knucklehead besides a Harley motor? Knucklehead, where'd that come from? Wow, people look like they're freezing their asses off. And of course, the spin is already kicking up here in Vegas. They're like, there's gonna be at least 7 million people here on New Year's Eve. And there'll probably be 150. But you will hear numbers anywhere from 400,000 to 600,000. I mean, this town can't even hold 600,000. I mean, it could, but you'd know it. 600,000. I don't know about all that. How many? Someone do a quick Google and back my theory here. Someone Google how many hotel rooms there are on the Vegas Strip. I'd be curious. And let's just do the math and stick 2 people in each room. And then we'll average it up to 3 for the threesomes that are coming to town. And, the sister wives and all that. And we'll see if this town could hold 600,000 people. I do not think so. You can't handle the truth. All the H words. Yeah, so and if anyone felt they were getting blocked, that was me doing the H words. 350 miles per hour media, yeah. Well, YouTube doesn't really... Oh, shit, well, it's too late now. YT really doesn't have rules, per se. It's like guidelines that can be applied to anything at will, selectively, when they feel like it or don't. Sometimes depending on what you got between your legs, sometimes depending on melatonin in your skin, sometimes pending. There's a lot of factors that they could, depending whether they perceive you to be left or right or in the middle. It's so vague and non-transparent. The funny thing is when you question them, they're like, well, the answer that you're looking for can be found here in this document. And you're like, all right, cool. Finally, an answer. And you click on the link, and it's like a 900-page PDF. And you're like, what? What am I supposed to do with this? They're like, trust me, it's in there, Same thing, the government does. It's kind of trippy. All right, so they have 130 or 156... 60,000 rooms on the Strip and 150 citywide. Okay, citywide, that's different. So just on the Strip, 60,000 supposedly. 150. Okay, let's just say 150. So in order for their supposed 600,000, even their supposed 400,000 that they say every year, 400,000, total bullshit. That would mean there'd have to be 2.5 people in every room. Like every room would have to have a threesome going on in order to have that amount of people. Or, a couple with their kid or 2 kids or 3 kids. Yes, some will go up, some will go down, but you're talking 100% capacity. And then, maximum capacity within the room of 2 or 3 people for that to happen. No. I don't buy that for a minute. This is how getting into Bellagio's been for forever. I don't know what's going on in there. Wow, the Strip is a shit show. Freaking yikes. Alright. I gotta open her up. Got all the barrels in my car open. Boom. Your horn blows, does your sister? Yeah, Bellagio was just packed with people. We gotta think of another way to get out of here. City Center. Oh, they put these cones back up for what freaking reason? What reason are those there? I don't know any reason for that. Yeah, Kevin, you can consider that election interference too, You know what I'm saying? Freedom of peaches. If you gotta say freedom of peaches, you don't have any. What's the latest? T-Mobile said they're gonna start as of January 29th. They already monitor everyone's texts and emails and all that. That's a given. We all know that. But now they're gonna be monitoring them for speech that they don't like transmitted over their network. And if they don't like what you say, they will start applying fines on your bill. That's if you followed that story whatsoever. So T-Mobile, I mean, they'll probably backpedal it because now it's, it's become pretty apparent, and it's hitting the news and hitting all the big, YT channels and such. It's all over X. But yeah, they're proposing like $50,000 to $3,000 fines on speech they don't like transmitted over their network by their users. Freaking yikes. And, you say, all right, well, screw them. I'll just go to, whatever, another company. Well, sounds good in theory, but they're all doing it. Like, if one's going to do it, the rest of them are going to follow suit, so you're not going to get away from it. But that's insane. Isn't that a woman-run company also? Why do woman-run companies have such problems with freedom of peaches? Is that like do they think they're like doing good, that in the big picture it's actually helping or something? Like most of the policies in place at YT were from, the woman who used to run it. Now there's a dude running it, but he hasn't changed anything. He just lockstepped. Eggnog coffee. Yum. Yeah, you'd think you can switch, but I don't think it's going to be possible because they'll all do it. I mean, we all know behind the scenes, there's one company that starts with a B, ends with a K, has an R in the middle. They control a third of the nation's wealth. Not nation, of the wealth on planet Earth. There's one company that controls 1/3 of all the wealth on the planet. And they influence everything. Every single company is influenced by them. There's no way to get around that. So when we say the powers that be, I'm curious who controls the other 2/3, but it's in the hands of one company. 1/3 of all the wealth on the planet. The company begins with a B, ends with a K, and has an AK at the end. That's all I can say about that. Don't want to get black bagged. Yep, that's right, exactly. I mean, you notice all this, all the tightening down is taking place leading up to the election season, just like they did last time. But now they're getting the carriers involved. Freaking yikes. Won't be long before, that's why when all these people are like, oh, you could have Verizon in-home 5G, it's cheaper than going with Cox and all that. No, don't do that. Just don't do that. Cox will probably end up doing it. All the players will start doing that. So basically, okay, you can what if they do it opposite? What if they say, okay, not just transmitting, and transmitting is broad. Transmitting could be a text, could be an email. It could also be a post. It could also be a tweet. Unless you're using something that has end-to-end encryption, it's everything. So I suggest everyone, listen to me, folks. I'll make a video about this. I'll do this for you. But let me tell you, stop using the built-in text apps and start using Signal. Trust me. Just start doing it. Or some other end-to-end encrypted source of communication. Because that could be a tweet. And what if they say, well, not transmitting, we won't allow you to receive things that we deem whatever. So that becomes internet-wide. We're not going to let you see this. We're not going to let you see that. We don't like this one. We don't like X. Unfortunately, X is Where you're going to be, if you're not on it right now, you should be. You might not agree with everything that's on there. I don't agree with everything that's on there. And yes, they will profile you and feed you things that'll stimulate you and agree with you, just like every other social platform. But you can search for the stuff you want. You could subscribe to the people you want, or you could just raw dog it like I do, and I get to see everything. I get to see all the kooks on the left. I get to see all the kooks on the right, and I get to see cat videos, you know? So, and there's a lot of correction going on in there. If someone says anything or quotes something, they'll be like, no, that's wrong. You took that out of context. Here's the original quote. Like, you're allowed to correct in there. If someone just comes out with a picture and says, this happened yesterday, oh my God, and someone like the sleuths up in there, they'll be like, nope, didn't freaking happen. That's a picture from, the Kentucky Journal of Medicine from, 2014, and the context was here. Here's a link to the original article. Like, you cannot get away with too much shenanigans on X, because they'll call you out on that shit. I don't know how these people have all the time to research that, but it's mostly people who disagree. They'll be like, nah, this guy's bullshit. Hey, Bror Fredrik, I don't believe that's 156,000 rooms in Vegas. Stuff like that. And they'll just go and do all the research, and they'll point you to proper freaking links, all that stuff. So it might be a source. Well, it is kind of a source. So go check it out. BC, you are correct. I mean, we all know that, like, all the media in the United States, the mainstream media is all run by 3 companies, That's no, that's no mystery. Unbiased. Yeah. 2 banana rabbits from Joe. In the future, will you take us to the Lexi Hotel? The 420 Hotel? I did a video on that a while ago. I don't even know whatever happened to that place. Yeah, I'll go do, I can't promise, but I will go do some recon to see if it's even available. I might just do that. I mean, I'm not really down with I'm not pro or con, just me personally. I don't 420, but, I'd be curious to see if there's people stumbling around, walking around with, like, big 4-foot bongs and stuff. Longest light ever. Signal versus WhatsApp. All right, WhatsApp. Isn't WhatsApp owned by Facebook? How much is the room on the top right, just below the bright lights on the end there? Oh, that one? I think they got, I know what room you're talking about. I think they got that, the October 1st room. I think they got that blocked up. You can't get in there. That ain't gonna happen. But yeah, I mean, WhatsApp, yes, they say they do have end-to-end encryption, but frickin' Facebook is the ones doing the encryption, so I'm sure that they have the encryption key. So I would not trust that whatsoever. I mean, there's a lot of, that's a beer can and a half. There's a lot of end-to-end encrypted apps out there. You can do your own research. I use a few different ones, But yeah, get your Meta. Yeah, Meta owns it. just get an end-to-end encrypted app, one that you can talk on and send your text messages. Stop using the stock apps. Just stop. And then they'll probably do a fine for doing that too, you know? They'll be like, oh, it's $1 every time you use an encryption app on our... There's so many ways they can punish you. Smoke signals and crap. I'm gonna have to use like passenger pigeons. Like in the old days. Friggin' passenger pigeons. What's your views on the Mighty Bull? Thank you for the 2 banana rounds. I thank you for everyone who's super chatting tonight. What are your views on the spear and the eye? I do not even know what that is. I am going to have to Google that, and I will get back to you on that. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I admit it. When I don't know what something is, I mean, I could be like, yeah, it's freaking awesome. I just don't have any idea. So I gotta figure it out. Yeah, nothing online is 100% secure, of course. Like, where's all this dust coming from? Do you see that? Every time you pass that corner, it's got that funky dust cloud kicking up. Do you see that, like, over here somewhere? Where's that coming from? Oh, now we're on the friggin' rough side of the strip. Get ready for the potholes that you can bury ponies in. We're talking about the sphere or the spear. Yeah, people start eating all the birds with my note attached to it. I found someone posted a list of all the scientific names for bugs that are starting to show up in food. Instead of putting crickets, they're putting like the Latin terminology for the specific species of cricket and putting it in our food, like as a filler. That's kind of freaking nuts. All the information, like they're not, the people who are up to these diabolical things are not even bothering to hide it anymore. And that, you know, there's such a level of arrogance to it that they just don't even care. Because they know people are just like, yeah, whatever, bugs in our food, big game's on tonight. Oh, what, bugs in our food? Kim Kardashian said it's okay. You know, they just know that the average person is just like, duh. They got the fluoride stare. Duh. You know, and they don't care. They hear it. It might trigger something like, that doesn't sound good. But I'm on my way to McDonald's. You know, they just know people are like that. The majority of people are. And that's kind of sad. Yeah, Signal was compromised. I don't think it's been compromised recently. But yeah, everything's been compromised. Freaking MGM is still getting hit. They're not telling people that. Maybe I'm the first person to tell you. But MGM is still under attack. And so are a few other properties on the strip, from what I hear from some security people I know. They're still under attack. But they're like, hey, it's all good, don't worry. We'll give you a free subscription to LifeLock. Just give us more of your information in order to get it. It's like, what? Just like FB, that was Facebook did the funniest shit. I'm driving so slow over these mad potholes right now. This is just ridiculous. Holy cow. I think I'm going to bottom out on one of these. You know, FB, they were fined like, you know, $1 billion or $500 million for letting people's information get out into the wild. And they were like, okay, everyone, who is affected by this, which is everyone, you can have part of this settlement from Facebook. All you have to do in order to claim it is give us your name, your address, your social security number, your driver's license, and your date of birth, and we will send you your $2. And people freaking did it. And people did it. I'm like, oh my God. Seriously? So they were talking about a data breach. They're making reparations for a data breach by getting even more accurate data than they ever could have imagined. And people were just like, oh, I gotta have my $2. That's how dumb people are. That's how dumb people are. It's pretty freaking sad. Oh, I will give you more data for you taking my data. But I got my $2, yo. Oh, and then when you cash it, because I think they sent it out in the form of a paper check. Then when you cash it, they also know what your fucking bank is. They track the routing numbers. Bang. Oh, I'm not going to run this light. Nope. I'm just going to roll the shit out of my... Oh, this guy's going to get me a frish. Why do we get... every time I hit this corner, mad rolling skills. Ladies love it. They've had cops outside Planet Hollywood for like the past week. I wonder what that's all about. Alright, let's finagle our way over here. It's like the only casino that's got all these people right now are going into the Bellagio. All these people. All this traffic that we faced, both north and south, is pure Bellagio traffic. Everyone's at the Bellagio. Like the whole town. That's nuts. Neutron 9, that's what I was talking about. It begins with a B, ends with an R, and has an ACH on it. Oh my God. Yeah. Alright, let's look this way. Let's make all the moves. That 1/3 of the planet's wealth is under their control. And we think about people like, oh, the Rockefellers. Yeah, I mean, okay. You know, they run the FDA. You know, they run everything that has to do with anything medical. Of course, we know that, but they are, believe it or not, they're tiny players. They're small cogs in the machine. Got all these geniuses, like he had to do that. Planning ahead. Plan ahead, bro. Yeah, that's 100%. During the shutdown, what did they deem necessary? Booze and 420. Get it delivered straight to your house. It's like they made it available right before, you know? Box wine and 420. Keep everyone like, duh. The fluoride stare. Duh. Kind of tends to make people compliant when they don't have their wits about them. Facts. Dropping all the facts. Yeah, CDCD. Yeah, that's some bad news right there, too. Freaking yikes. Has anyone ever eaten at Giada's? Wonder what that's like. Why am I rolling forward? We ain't going anywhere. Everyone got awfully quiet all of a sudden. Want to go back talking about what? What do you want to talk about? All right. Want to change the subject? I don't. But, yeah, there'll be more of this when I have my own channel, but we'll get into depth about it. Some people agree, some people won't, but I don't really care, you know? Because facts are facts. It's time for the silent people to start speaking up. $70 canned beers. No. Oh, the woman. Okay. All right. I got to be extraordinarily careful about this. Okay. I'm going to give you some more mind-blowing stuff. There was a woman with an accent who did a 2.5-hour multi-part documentary a few years ago talking about a lot of things that were making people's heads explode. Tin Hat-ish, but a lot of truth to it. They found her deleted. If you want to go see that, I mean, I can't post links to it, but there was some deep stuff in that 2.5-hour 10-part series. A lot of you probably know what I'm talking about. A lot of you probably do not, but they found her deleted. Everyone who was supposed to testify against Kevin Spacey, all 4 of the people who came forward, guess what? They were all deleted. And we're just like, well, who cares? Big game's on tonight. Got this big bucket of Kentucky Fried and go watch Kim Kardashian. Yeah, I heard what you said, but whatever. This chicken is good. That's crazy, Bror Fredrik. You're a theorist. No, I'm not. Alright, where are we? What are we talking about? The Win and the Encore. I feel like going to the Win soon. I can't stream in there, though. That's verboten. But I just feel like going there. I haven't been in there in so long. Months. Literally months. Perhaps almost a year since I've been in the Win. No, it hasn't been that long. Maybe 6 months. They keep sending me my my $75 a month in free play, even when I don't show up. They just keep sending it. Like, we know he'll be back. I wish it rolled over. I probably have, quite a few hundred. But it's if I play, they send 150. If I don't play, they send 75. It's not like I still have the same basic red card, That's about it. But they send me my the Beach Club. It's such a shame they turned the whole RW into nothing but a giant billboard. All it is just a giant billboard. Made that building like It's so lowbrow. I mean, the whole place is kind of whatever. See, like this, they'd have to sell all this property here. Like if they sold everything from the corner of the Encore Beach place all the way down to the Ross up here. They could put another 1, possibly 2 resorts here and just wipe out that whole area is kind of skanky anyway. Except Yamasushi. I mean, it's not their best Yamasushi, but they got the all-you-can-eat for $35 sushi over there, so it's not too bad. Shall we drive through the RW's parking lot? Why not? Oh no, let's go past the FB. Let's go a little further up. Shout out FB. Oh, you got $15 in free play. Look at you go. That's 10 spins for $1.50 each. That's ballin'. It's like, yeah, that'll get you to fly out there. There go the FB. I mean, if I was driving slow enough, I would go in their parking lot and check to see if they had internet enabled. But I don't think they do. Alright. Gotta pull maneuvers right here. Pull all the maneuvers. Bror Fredrik. Up in the facts. Top 5 places to meet high-value women. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm gonna make a whole separate video about that. I promise. And I appreciate you reminding me, but I promise. Let's see, what's the first one? On the corner of a convent. You get them either coming out or going in. Yeah. Where else do you get them? I don't know. Amish communities? Utah? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. I promise. Yeah, Utah. Yeah, I have fun doing these driving checks. I had a decent amount of people tonight. Got up to like 250 until I started speaking some inconvenient truths. Now it's back down to 150. But it is what it is. It's kind of quiet. Shh, baby's sleeping. I haven't been getting too many commercials. That's kind of cool. I think I got 3 so far in an hour and a half, which is pretty average. That link worked. I believe it did. Yeah, that link worked. You have link permissions. That is some power. And I appreciate you using it. Yeah, watch out for the crazy Amish people. Why are all people crazy? But, you know, it's what it is. They'll be like, oh no, you're English. That's what they're gonna call you. They'll say you're English. I'm not from England. No, you're English. You're not one of us. But may I date your daughter? Go ask permission, the whole bit, yeah. That'd work out. 36 months, Tom. You are freaking awesome. And and gonna be a new channel member soon. Alright, I don't want to get freaking bushwhacked over here. Going in the other direction, we shall see. Now you meet them in strip clubs, casinos, where else do you meet high value women? Strip bars, twerking competitions. Yeah, that's where you meet all the high caliber women. Alright people, I think I am going to jet. I think my best chances of jetting would be jetting down here towards, I was going to say the TI, and then you have Trump International over here. Had really good breakfast at Trump International a couple of days ago. Their breakfast never fails. And they got the gluten-free toast activities. Come on, Munchkin. They actually have really good gluten-free toast. What are all these people parked over here for? What is going on over here? Why are people parked here? I've never seen this. What the heck is going on? What? You're not supposed to park over here. This is weird AF. It's actually a little dangerous if you ask me, but wonder, what are they trying to avoid parking? Where are they going? I'm just making calculations. I'm just talking out loud. Don't mind me. Okay, so tomorrow I'll probably pick I feel like I haven't been on the strip in a while, so I think I will go and do a walk tomorrow, not a drive. You know, get back to my roots, and we'll go look at people, we'll go do some stuff. That ought to be fun. And I do have some other videos coming out also, and like I said, I am putting in a lot of work on the new platform that I'm building. I'm coding, I'm doing CSS, I'm making new banners, I'm building web pages, I'm doing embedding, and yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's fun work, because I know it's gonna be freaking awesome. Yeah, got all the titty bars over here. What up? Alright people, so I'm gonna jet. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. But in the meantime, if you haven't already, I'm going to invite you to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. And if you want a sports channel, you know how to go about doing that. It's pretty simple. Just click on links, do the stuffs. And I appreciate, let's see, I got a couple super chats tonight. Let me thank them personally. Keep an eye on the road. Press on a button. I thank you for the mighty bull. I thank you, Joe, and I thank you, Maria, for your kind super chat activities. That covered my gas, I do believe, so thank you very much for that. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.